Bass fishing.
I believe it's going to be a good fishing day, Byron.
Yes, sir. I think it's going to be a real good fishing day.
Let's see what time it is.
Oh, yeah. All right. How you doing, Dr. Farazana?
Doing all right, Mr. Byron.
Good. Hey, you going to win again this year?
I don't know. You're not fishing.
Right.
Hey,
Huh?
you going on TV?
No, you're not on TV. Oh, yeah. Y'all are going to be the winners, huh?
Don't follow us so far.
Oh, we going to follow you. Hey, I want to tie my boat onto y'all. How about it, Doc?
Oh, yeah, it's a very nice morning.
Really?
Cool, and I believe the fish are hungry,
Yes, sir.
and I just want to catch one.
Oh, yeah, we're going to catch them. We should win this
Start
tournament.
off with a 6-pounder,
Okay.
and then let you catch the rest of it.
All right. How y'all doing, Lon?
Good.
Good. Y'all doing all right? Oh, yeah. Well, we got about 10 boats in the tournament. And
I count 12
12 boats.
at least.
Yeah. Where's
still
Tommy McCardell?
They're still coming in?
Oh, yeah. Tommy McCardell's over there, huh, Doc?
Yep. Tommy's coming in.
Yes, sir.
Great day, Byron.
It really is, isn't it?
Soft, quiet,
Yeah.
not hot,
It's a good day for fishing.
smells good.
Yes, sir. Everything smells good.
Right.
And there's Tommy McCardell, Dr. Richard. All right, y'all gonna catch him, Doc?
Good luck, y'all. We're going to try.
Y'all gonna try?
I'm gonna catch a fish this year.
All right.
All you want is one.
All you want is one, huh? One big one.
And it's my job to see if they each catch one.
Okay, that's good.
1 6-pounder.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Dr. Desertel's gonna catch a big one.
We caught one about 5 on Thursday.
Is that right? Oh, there's my keys, huh, Tommy?
Better.
Good luck to y'all.
What time is weigh in?
12 o'clock.
Y'all look good. Y'all look real nice.
Yeah. There's Dr. Dave Pierce over there. Hey, Dave.
I need to check your live well.
Come over here and check my live well.
I need to see what you got in your boat before you start.
Yeah.
Sprite and
But it don't
Coke.
really matter because I'm disqualifying any fish that you put in.
Come on, Dave.
Because I know you caught them yesterday.
Let me ask you something.
I want to see the back of your
Okay.
boat where you
Hey,
got
the tournament's just fixing to start. Can we weigh in now?
No.
We can't weigh in now.
No, you can't weigh in there.
Okay, we gotta wait till 12 o'clock.
At least. What I'd like for you to do is show up about 12:15,
Uh-huh.
and I'll get you taken care of.
Come on, really?
That's right.
Where's your partner? You left him in Opelousas?
I tried.
You did?
His wife made me take it. You know Dr. Deja.
Dr. Dejon.
I was passing by his house and Frida was flagging me down.
on the
Get him
side-
out of here. I can't stand him no more.
Oh.
Okay. How big is this lake, Byron?
I would think about 6,000 acres.
You believe?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm guessing.
It's all over Lake Cocodrie, right?
Uh,
Bayou Cocodrie.
yes, sir. Doc, I'm waiting for a big one to come up and eat it. You know, did you see Dr. Pierce and Dejon follow us?
Yes, sir. I like both of them. I think they're...
So it's okay for them to follow us?
Oh, yeah.
You sure?
Well, I think that they're ahead of us right now.
Yes, sir.
They're looking for.
No, they're in behind us now.
I think they're looking for Byron's place.
Let me put the camera down and start fishing.
Okay.
Yeah, Gene Fish and Dr. Kenneth LaFleur.
Let me get a proper shot of Dr. LaFleur.
Well, it's 8 pounds, Bob.
Oh, that's a nice fish, Ken.
Yeah, we weighed him.
8 pounds.
8 pounds.
Boy, that's great.
2.5 ounces.
Really?
14 inches between the eyes.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Nice fish.
Oh, yeah, huh?
That makes me a bass fishing champion.
Yes, sir, you are. That's great.
Yes, indeed.
Dr. Dizzatil hadn't caught one yet.
Well, you need a better
No?
partner with you, Bob.
Oh, no, I got the best partner of anybody out here. I want y'all to know that.
Hands down.
Hands down.
What do you have, Gene?
Where's my hat? You need one?
No, I like Doc's hat.
I have a straw hat.
Not
But
anybody can have a hat like that.
the sun's not getting to me yet.
If you don't know a postman, you can't have a hat like that.
That's right.
You caught that dude already?
Past 7.
He got it.
Wait, he's
Oh yeah, he got it.
He's past 7.
past 17?
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
He got
Oh,
Let me see that booger.
Byron did everything he could to
Uh-oh.
get you to throw it back, but it didn't work.
Lake old fish.
Hey, Gene, that was great. You got it, Doc.
Yes,
I
sir.
caught that fish fair and square.
Hey, Byron, you did fine, my man. A beauty.
Huh?
That's a beauty.
that's a good one, Doc.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Huh?
Kyo.
Now we got to measure him, Doc, and
Yeah,
see.
I know, but I got it measured here. He's big on the camera. See, I'm focusing close.
Yes, sir.
I'm magnifying it.
Okay.
But I don't need to. It's big enough.
He is.
Okay. Now,
Just keep.
where's the measuring stick?
All right, let me go ahead and measure him.
Okay.
I'm gonna put him right here and measure him. Let me cut my troll motor off, Doc.
Okay. Byron, that's nice.
That's a good fish.
Yes, sir.
Just want to make sure that
Good eating, huh?
oh, we're gonna eat him now. You gonna eat him, not me.
I'm gonna cook him for y'all.
All right, Doc.
What it says on there, Byron?
17 and a half.
Okay.
So I can keep that one, right?
Okay.
We don't have a live well, and I wanted to release the fish. So
Whatever you want to do.
we better keep him. I'm gonna keep that one.
All
Let
right.
you eat that one,
You'll
okay?
keep the first one?
Yeah. Let me show you what I caught him on, Doc.
All right.
Louisiana Lightning, made by Marcel LeBlanc.
Oh, yeah, my friend.
You know Marcel?
My neighbor?
That's your neighbor?
Oh, yeah.
That's the bait right there.
I'm going to show him this bait again. Can I put that bait in my pocket?
Yes, sir. When we
I
get
want to
finished-
frame it.
When we get finished, you can put that bait in your pocket. Let's catch one more, okay?
Okay, this is nice. Byron.
Where's
Nice,
the other one,
nice,
Doc?
Byron. That's a beauty. I got you, Byron. Thank you,
Little.
Byron. You made my day, horse.
Come on, huh?
Kyo.
It's big or little?
Oh, it looks big when I focus you in, Byron. Let's see. That's a nice fish.
We're gonna measure that one. Doc.
Oh, yeah, measure it. We're going to measure. You want me to hold it?
No, you just
All
hold
right,
what
just,
you got there.
okay.
And
You think it's big enough, Byron?
we're gonna see here, buddy.
Hold your tail down, boy.
I don't know what to do with this one, Doc.
Well, it's you're the boss man. That's a nice little fish, Byron.
We gotta let them go between. No, I tell you what we're gonna do, Doc.
What?
This one's 14 and a half inches.
All right. Well, I'm with you.
He's in the slot,
Okay.
and
Okay.
we're gonna let that little baby go.
All righty. Goodbye, fella.
Look, tell him goodbye.
He's gone.
There's another one.
Oh,
I'm
we
waiting
will.
for you to catch one now.
We will. Look, I'm casting hard. I'm gonna get one.
I know. We can't let them other guys beat us.
No, sir.
Like Pompey. Can't let Pompey beat us today.
Still a nice day. It's a little windy.
But we having fun though.
This is the most beautiful lake which
Isn't
I
it
have not seen in years. When I was a kid, Byron, this was my stomping grounds.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Right on out here.
Yes, sir.
Luce's General Hospital Fishing Tournament, and the winners are in this boat, right, Pierce?
Right. Make no bones about it. Let's go get them.
We're going straight to our secret spot. Chris, how you doing today?
Just got here, Nick.
Who you fishing with?
Dr. Luke Elliott from Lafayette.
All right, you in the tournament?
No, just give up some publicity with the camera.
Okay. Well, that's one of our Acadiana Outdoor Team members, Mr. Chris Burza.
Trying for one of those 8-pounders that were caught last week.
All right, well, Chris, show him how to do it.
That's right. Good seeing you.
All right.
Look, you hit my bait. Didn't take it.
Throw it back. Catch that thing, hitting that thing while I'm filming you, huh? Guess we're in the honey hole now. What you gonna throw?
I'm gonna tie on
A frog?
hook and leave one in the ball.
All right.
You fish it like a worm.
Okay, on top, right?
No, it'll go down a little bit. But there's, I have some regular scum frogs.
Okay. Yes, sir. How y'all doing?
Y'all doing?
All right, how y'all today?
You good? Well, I'm gonna get that.
Y'all been checking many boats today?
Quite a few. Go ahead. They're not catching a whole lot of fish.
Hot dog. Y'all need to hurry now. We're in a tournament.
We'll be as quick as we can.
Take care. Well, Pierce,
Dr. Dejan, I'm gonna tell you, it always pays to abide by the rules of the lake you're fishing on.
right, you see you just been
Because these
checked?
Men were absolute gentlemen.
That's
All
right.
they wanted to do is make sure we were safe in the boat and make sure that we had no illegal fish.
All right,
We had a pleasurable conversation with them.
we sure did.
And it just pays to abide by the rules of whatever lake you're fishing in. There are a
And
lot of
you-
different lakes, and you need to know the rules of the lake.
And you the weighmaster,
I am the weighmaster.
and you got it from
And
the
rules will
horse's
be-
mouth.
The rules will be followed.
Right. Tell you, Chico Lake's a beautiful place, huh?
It's absolutely gorgeous. There's almost no litter. And it's just as scenic as it can be. The water is crystal clear.
Got him burned.
Barnes got him.
Oh, it's Nick. Nick is the man behind the camera.
Hi, Dr. Buller. Hi, Mr. Genovese.
And who's your partner over there?
Dr. Pierce.
Dr. Pierce.
Dr. Buller, how y'all doing?
Good fishing. We got two in the slot.
Y'all caught him?
He missed one. Yeah, we had to let a few of them go because they were too big.
Ah, dang
What's
it.
y'all's good fish?
Huh?
How big is your good fish?
I don't know, 3, 4 pounds.
How many inches?
Well, I don't know about that. I think it's over the slot, though.
All right. We got one over, one under. We missed 7 fish.
Uh-oh. You missed 7 fish.
One broke me off.
7 that we saw.
We saw the fish.
Goes Mr. Briggs.
You coming this way, Doc? You not? Yeah. He's a good one, isn't he? Dog, don't catch that alligator. Right, we go wrestle him. We need to go get Nicky so he can come back and wrestle that gator. You gonna call him on the telephone?
Yeah. Do you have a number?
No, sir.
We're gonna try to weigh our fish in right here.
That's right. Let him
We
go.
can get them back in the water.
Right. You're the weighmaster, Dr.
I am
Pierce.
the weighmaster, and I'm gonna tell you, if there's an illegal fish, not only do you lose a fish, but you lose a pound.
That's right.
And if I don't like you, you're disqualified already.
Right. I agree with that. What did Pompey do?
We caught a couple of squirrels, a couple of branches, a couple of fish.
All right.
So Pierce is a weighmaster. Right?
Do this quick so we can release them. They fall out.
Yeah. Oh, look at the fish.
I need something to ride on.
Look, there's a pin in there.
Hang on, just let them rest.
That's a nice fish. Oh, that's a good fish there. Whose fish are these?
How's the scale going out?
Me and Dr. Farazana and Donnie Gill.
Donnie Gear and Dr. Farazana.
One slot fish we have.
About 6 ounces.
5, 6,
5,
7 ounces.
1
All
pound,
right.
7
5
ounces.
pounds, 7 ounces.
Okay.
All right.
In the
You
water.
didn't want to measure your big one? No.
No.
It don't matter. It's not
No,
a big one.
doesn't make any difference. All right, here we go. Dr. Dizatel.
2 pounds, 2.5 ounces.
2.5. Dr. Dizatel.
What?
Wait, he's dead.
Oh, yes?
Yeah. Nicky, look how dead he is.
caught last week, man.
Nicky.
I told you.
Yes.
I was tied up to that stump over there.
Y'all got there.
Mark manual.
Boy, that's a nice
This is the winning
fish.
string here. 7 pounds,
Some good fish.
8 ounces. Hang on. 8 ounces.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Put them in the water.
Mark, wait, we get a picture of that big fish.
Throw them out.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mark. That's great.
right here.
Nicky, I got normal line.
Mark, how much that one weighs, Mark?
4-1.
4-1. Beautiful fish. Really?
Hold on.
Because they went across that.
Real quick before you tell me.
Nice fish. A jig fish.
Who else?
Oh, yeah.
You got a big
Tommy McCardell and Dr. Richard.
Give me your big bass first.
Boy, that's a good fish, Tommy.
Dude, I'll be fine.
How much is it? How much is this fish weigh real quick?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Nicky, now those fish are alive.
Yeah, big bass. Yeah. Wait, hold still here.
4-3.
4 pounds. There you go.
Who's fish?
2 ounces.
Tommy McCardell.
You get it straight now.
Good fish.
What else you got?
That's it. Those two.
That's it?
Total weight, 5 pounds.
Well, where's Don?
Get over here with your fish.
I'm just a guy.
Okay.
You with your fish?
Oh, yeah. Get over there with your fish.
4-2, I believe I said.
Pretty fish. Okay, bring it in front of you. Now you go. Now we're talking.
What was that total?
Watch out would jump out before you can weigh him.
Don't count if he does.
It doesn't count if it jumps out. 4 pounds,
Like 4 even.
4 even. That's a good fish.
4, 3.
Man, it's showing like 4, 4, 2.
Whoa!
4-3.
Let me look. I'm gonna wait.
No, you looked at mine. I'm gonna look at yours.
You gotta
Yeah, Dave Pierce is the weightmaster.
4-1. Look at it. 4-1. Don't hit it, Nicky.
4-1. 4-1. All right.
Let me get a picture of you. 4-1.
Total weight is 4.
Yeah. No, we got 4-2. Oh, they got 4-2.
Well, 413. Dr. Pierce, whose string is that?
Well, it's Nick Dejon's, but I was fishing with him.
Oh, you are? Okay. Nick, you caught that big bass?
Let me get a picture of you, Doc.
Nicky, you caught that big one?
You want a picture?
Yes.
Yeah, Nicky. You gotta represent. You caught that, Nicky?
By myself.
Come on, you didn't have any help? You didn't have any
Well,
help?
Pierce helped me get it out the grass.
We should never have landed that fish. He got hung
How you
up
like
around
it,
the
Byron?
log.
That's good. Smile, Nicky.
Don broke the fish off. That's the bonus.
Dr. McFleur, how'd y'all do?
We did extremely well.
Really?
Yes, I think we tied for third just like we did last year.
Oh, good, good.
When we didn't catch a fish, we finished third.
Right. How about it, Mr. Fisher?
He said it all. I couldn't add anything.
Really? That was it.
That was it.
Well, we had a good time, though, didn't we?
Oh, man.
Weather was great.
Can't complain. Beautiful weather, a
A
little
good
too much
friendship.
wind.
Yep.
Good friendship.
Hamburgers are wonderful.
How about this gentleman here?
No.
Two in the slot.
2 in the slot.
Always in the slot,
Maroney and Mark, first place.
Yeah.
And they give you reels right here.
All right. Congratulations.
Go ahead.
One more.
All right,
What they look like.
Donnie.
So you have to, you have to read
It's just empty boxes.
All right.
Who we got for second, Nick?
Second is Dr. Ferrazano and Donnie.
All right.
Donnie?
Guys. Wait.
My goodness!
Again.
He won again.
What's me gonna say?
That's what you call
Did it again
One more,
without catching a fish.
Donnie, you almost told me here. Camera.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, what a...
Last year I did.
All right, third place...
I caught a fish, but it didn't away.
Wait, hold it. Third place is Arlene and McCardell. Where's Arlene?
All right, Arlene.
And biggest fan.
Arlene, you mean you caught more
And
fish than
Big
Poppin?
Bass. Wait, she got Big Bass and third place.
Donald got big bass.
Okay, this is for y'all, first place.
You win anything, Poppin?
Yes, I won the best partner.
The best partner?
Best partner award.
Right.
All right.
And I figure, if you got to be a big dog, why be a Chihuahua? This would be a great day. So I had Dr. Buller. That was the
All right.
and we fished hard.
I know y'all fish hard. It was a good
We caught
tournament.
some fish, but
Yeah.
our plan, we swapped our plan around, and it worked just the opposite.
Oh, yeah. Well, next year, Poppy.
Well, hey, it's catch and release. You know,
Yeah.
that's me, Mr.
That's right.
Catch and release.
Mr. Conservationist.
Mr. Conservation, yeah.
New philosophy?
Well, there's a lot of people laughing here, but I don't think that's really fair.
No, it's
I
not.
don't do those evil things anymore.
Not anymore.
Did you see the game warden come by our boat and he said, "Oh, look, I know you guys are legal and
Right.
went by." Is that not
That's
true?
right.
That's true.
He checked Pierce.
He checked, he checked Dr. Pierce.
Dr. Pierce.
He thought you were packing iron, Bill.
No, my gun was in the truck.
What he said was,
He came right by. He said, "I know you
he had
guys are
heard
good."
that Pierce had a 2-inch fish in his boat.
Uh-huh.
And
that's illegal.
We already checked.
the 2-inch fish, he does.
We hope everyone has enjoyed this week's edition of the Acadiana Outdoor Show. Remember, whether you're on the water or in the woods, the role you play as a sportsman is how others see it. We hope everyone's next outdoor adventure is a good one, and don't forget, if you kill or catch something, that's a bonus. Until next week, I'm David McCann for Byron Briggs and the Acadiana Outdoor Show. Keep on camping, and we'll see you in the woods.
This is Skipper Kovac today, and we'll go to Lake Ophelia to see if we can catch any sac-a-lait. Right now, Mac is working on Byron's motor.
All right, stay tuned.
Stay tuned to Acadiana Outdoors for more fishing action, and we're going to show y'all some of our sponsors right now. We'll be right back. Okay, we're ready to go. I'm going getting my truck, Byron. You're going to come meet me,
Right.
and we're going to start fishing sac-a-lait.
What we're going to be fishing with? The B&M jig poles?
B&M, thanks to Buck.
Yeah.
This is our second trip with our new poles.
You want to go see who we got with us?
Yeah.
Got all kind of people working on my motor. Is that Dr. Pierce?
Doing surgery.
How you doing, Doc?
Catch some big ones.
Big ones?
I got the right jig.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
I think we messed up your motor, Byron.
Yeah. Dave, have you seen the preacher lately?
About a week ago.
About a week ago. Last Sunday you saw him, didn't you?
In a second.
All right.
Test on this show, buddy.
Skip, how you doing? Skip, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, Byron.
Well, it's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Mac, how you doing?
Doing great.
Good, good. Let me show you.
I'm getting kind of upset because I can't get to go fishing with you.
I'm telling you, you ought to be fishing with us. Let me go ahead and show our viewers what we got. We're at Matt's place today up in Marksville, Lemoyne Grocery. We always stop here to buy the good ham. Well, Dave, you ready to go catch some big ones?
We can get your motor running.
I'm telling you, we're going to get it running, though. Got all kind of people. Well, Skip, what you going to fish with?
Byron, I'm digging in my bag here. I'm trying to get me a sluggo. Got one. I just found it.
Oh, really? That's what you're going to fish
Yeah,
with?
the water's clear.
Yeah.
And I'm going to start with that and see if we can't catch a bass.
You know, they caught some 9-pounders in here.
Well, that's what Mac was just telling us over at the
Now, this is a federal lake.
Yeah, and
Federal Wildlife and Fisheries.
right. And Mac was just telling us that they caught some 8-9 pounders in here during the week. So
Right.
I'm gonna put my sluggo on and see if I can't catch one like that.
Let's go over here and ask these two birds what they're catching.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think they know what's going on. Why don't you go up to the lake and talk to the next boat?
Move up and go talk to the next one.
Yeah,
They
next guys look like they know what they're
Yeah,
doing.
it's true. I don't know if they know what they're doing.
Joy's in Canada.
Yeah, Joey is in Canada. Yeah, Joey would be with us today, but he's in Canada.
Yeah, he's in Canada.
Well, what y'all catching?
Well, hey, Charlie, I thought you and Rusty were in Mexico.
No. We're over here in Lake Ophelia.
Yeah. About a mile along here, okay? When they fish exactly, this is where we have the best bank fishing on. Y'all gonna throw sluggo? Y'all gonna bass fish or sacrifice?
We're gonna fish with sluggos for sac-a-lait. Big sac-a-lait, 9-pounders. The lake we're in is Lake Ophelia or Lake of the Fleas?
Right now it looks like Lake of the Fleas.
Right. What you got, buddy? Oh, Lee. How big is it, Skip? 6? Golly. Let me see him, Skip. Boy, look how pretty.
Pretty, huh, Byron?
Boy, that is beautiful.
Isn't that a nice bass?
That's a good fish.
You want to weigh him?
Yeah, we want to weigh him. You got a scale, buddy?
Yeah, she's all spawned out. Look up. See how full?
Uh-huh.
She's all spawned out. Let me see if I can't find a, since y'all told me they had some 10-pounders in here,
Right.
I brought a scale.
Oh, you did?
So we'll know exactly what we're dealing with.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can't find the scale, all right?
I thought you were in trouble there when you said that hook, buddy. You know that? Is that Marcel's
Caught that on the sluggo.
sluggo? What you got, Skip? 5?
Oh, he's 5'2".
5'2". That's a good fish, huh?
That is a nice fish. Isn't that?
That is beautiful, huh? Huh?
I'll go show it to Nicky. Let's go find Nicky.
Nicky and Dr. Pierce?
Yeah, let's go find Nicky and Dr. Pierce.
That is a beautiful fish, boy.
That mouth.
Let me see him. That's a big mouth, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Skip, he hit you good?
He just ran off with that sluggo by.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, the wind, it makes it so tough to fish in here.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna put it back.
You gonna let him go?
It's the only thing to do, Byron.
All right.
Can you see it?
I can see him. All right. Boy, there he goes. Boy, that was pretty, huh, Skip?
It was.
Now, Skip, there's a 14-inch limit on this lake. So anything you gotta let anything go back. That's
Well, that's good. And you know, the thing about that is, Byron, is a lot of people want to let those small ones go because, you know, they might be 13 inches and you got to let them go. But that
Right.
big one like that, it's really not any good to eat.
It's really not, huh?
It's not. And if you let that one go there, it gets to spawn again next year.
Yeah.
Keep those big ones in the lake because they got those genes of those big ones. Byron, I threw that sluggo in there.
Yeah.
Boy, he
Let
absolutely.
me see. Now, how you have that rigged? I want you to show that to the viewers.
Well, I just have it rigged on a split ring,
Uh-huh.
so it doesn't twist your line. All it is, I got a split ring.
All right, I see
attached
that.
onto the hook.
Okay.
A little swivel so it doesn't twist your line.
Yeah.
Some people don't like to fish that because they say it takes away from the action, but it doesn't twist your line, and I've always had good luck with it like that.
All right, let me see. Put it in the water. Let me see what it looks like, Skip. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Great.
They can't stand that thing. Byron.
Can't stand it.
I'm gonna re-rig and get
Yeah.
me another one.
And if they just tuned in, we're at Lake Ophelia,
About the third cast.
third cast,
Caught one weighed 5'3".
5'3". And Nicky and Dr. Pierce are with us today.
Nicky and Dr. Pierce are with us, and they probably hadn't started fishing yet.
No, they don't have anything. Great. Let's go back and catch one more.
Let's go catch one more.
Now, this is my spot right here. You know Herman?
Fine spot.
You know Herman Stanford?
Oh yeah, I know Herman.
Okay, this is where Herman fishes, right here. He fishes right by this big cypress tree. That's where Herman caught that string of fish. I think they weighed something like, he had a bunch of 7, 8s, 9s, 10s.
Had
Right.
some 9-pounders, didn't
Yeah.
he? Yeah.
And he caught them right by that tree right there.
I think that's where I caught that big one just now.
It is. That was a pretty fish, Skip. Boy, he
What?
fought, didn't he?
He did. You see that jump he made?
Yeah. That was a jump. I didn't have the camera ready.
He made a jump.
He made a great jump. Well, it started off the day by a good day already.
Oh yeah, I had fun.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
gonna put the
let-
camera down and I'm gonna catch one.
Lake of the Ophelia, or Lake of the Fleas?
Right.
I think it's Lake Ophelia.
Right, and it's above Marksville. And what's the highway number?
I don't know what the highway is. It's a gravel highway.
Right. But it's a federal. It's managed by the Federal Wildlife and Fisheries. Well,
Go on, Byron. I'm gonna get out there and get you one.
sure. Let's take a little station break, and we'll be right back at Lake Ophelia with Skip Kovac and Dr. Pierce and Nicky Dejon. Skip, you caught a 7-pounder yesterday?
Byron, Nicky and I went fishing for a little while in the afternoon.
Uh-huh.
Yesterday, or day before yesterday.
Yeah.
I forget. And we were fishing along. We weren't doing any good. And I was fishing with my little fly rod, my little Sackley rod that I use, and I keep
Right.
a 6-pound test on it all the time.
Yeah.
We had just pulled into a place, and I dropped my little bitty jig in the water.
A little jig we fished with Joey.
Yeah, the little old
Yeah.
tiny. In fact, this is the exact jig. I don't know if you can see it, but that's the jig right there.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That little jig, and I dropped it in, oh, Byron, my cork went down, and I set the hook in. Immediately when I set the hook, this huge fish jumped out of the water, and Nicky said, "What is that?" And I said, "I don't know. It's either a great big bass or it's a shoe pig." I wasn't sure. And so he trolled out to the middle to get me away from the shoreline. We got out in the middle, and I fought this thing for about 6, 8 minutes. Finally, when it came back up to the top to where Nicky could see it, we saw it was a great big bass. We weighed 7 pounds, 1 ounce.
No kid.
On that little, we landed it,
Yeah.
took the hook. In fact, we didn't take the hook just fell out of its mouth.
Right.
And Nicky gave me the fish, weighed, we looked at it, we released it, and still swimming in that little old pit where we were at.
Did you tie a flag to that tree where he was?
I got a flag, it's tied right here on the side of my, side of my brain. I know
On the
right where-
side.
I know right where he lives, Byron.
All right.
Catch him next spring, he'll be 8 pounds.
That's great, isn't it? Boy, this is a pretty lake, isn't it, Skip?
I tell you what, kind of excited now.
You are.
Right off the bat, we caught a real nice fish. Hadn't been fishing maybe 15 or 20 minutes.
I know.
Get one good bite, and I'm going to catch some now. Just have to work these. After the storm, these fish like to get on these isolated cypress trees.
Right.
I'm going to work ahead of us. You might be able to see with your camera. There's a section of cypress trees out. The wind's kind of
Yeah.
blowing. So we'll fish on these isolated trees. And I'm going to stick with a sluggo, and I think we'll catch some on a sluggo, or maybe catch some on like a rogue,
Yeah.
or even maybe a buzzbait.
That's true. Boy, doesn't that look pretty right here?
Oh, yeah.
I know there's one there. I came in here with Felix Dejean years ago, and we did real well.
Boy, the water's absolutely beautiful.
Isn't it pretty in here? Skip, you saw that beaver dam over here?
Byron, that's one of the biggest beaver dams I've ever seen.
I'm telling you, isn't it?
Try to circle around.
All right.
Close to it so you can get a better look. That's one of the biggest beaver dams I could ever seen. Still right up against the base of a big cypress tree. I tell you what, you talk about some crafty little animals. They can flat do some work.
Boy, that's a pretty, isn't it? That's
Boy,
big.
I tell you what, that is huge.
I've never seen anything that big, huh? They start pounding it all up in there.
Boy, that's some work right there.
A lot of work. Well, it's just beautiful in here, huh? We're going to try sackling in a little while, I think.
Oh, yeah, we'll try to catch some sack. I'll tell you what. Come up here, you don't have to catch a whole lot of fish.
No.
It's absolutely beautiful.
Byron, you made a cast up in a cypress tree. Hit it hard?
Yeah, he hit it. Let me show you what I caught him on. I caught him on Marcel's bait. You know Louisiana Lightning?
Yeah. Is that bait I've been throwing, that mag willow leaf?
That's it.
The small bass. Let me, Byron, hold that blade. I want to show these folks. I was over at Marcel's the other day, and he pulled that out. He said, I want to show you something. He said,
You see how it has that V in it?
It's got that V. It's got a wide cup. It throws off a big vibration in the water.
I'm going to show you something else here, Skip. Look at that trailer.
Oh, yeah, that's that little, he calls that phantom fangs.
Yeah.
And it's a real streamlined trailer. It doesn't make your bait roll in the water. And, boy, Byron, I've caught a lot of fish on that bait. I've caught a lot of fish on that bait.
He wasn't a 5-pounder, Skip, but he was a fish.
It was a fish.
At least the viewers know I'm in the back of the boat.
You're on the scoreboard.
I'm on the scoreboard.
Okay, well, it's my turn now.
Y'all caught some, Dave?
Caught a few bass up around that
Let's see what y'all got.
Oh, we just got some little goggle eye and one sack left.
Golly.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a big one, huh? That's good.
All right.
I'll show you what I just caught, Nick.
Okay.
I want to come over here and show it to you.
That's Byron and Skipper Kovac.
Look.
Nice fish, man.
You get him, Nick?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty. What'd you catch him on, Byron?
Sluggo. Boy, right next to the big trees, he nailed it.
Right in there.
Right where we told y'all?
Exactly where you told us. You're a guide, Nick.
Well, I mean, you know.
Look, take a picture of him, Nick. Watch him. He's going to swim off.
Mm-hmm.
You see him? Watch. There he goes.
Well, Byron, I got to tell you what. You're the best.
Well, I want to be like my friend Dave Pierce, conservationist Dave.
Right. Throw him back.
Throw him back. Did he catch any?
Dr. Pierce, what do you have to say to Byron?
He has got the hottest running 25 Mariner I've ever seen.
That's right.
What, 25?
That's right.
Unbelievable motor,
Come
Byron.
on.
What kind of gas you put in that thing? Jet fuel?
I put a little alcohol in here, and I tell you what.
Is it Jack Daniels or what?
Yeah, I got a blue streak behind it. It's a hot one though, huh?
It's hot.
It's hot. Tell you what, if you don't think it's a 25, I want you to look right here on the decal. I don't know if you can see it. That's what you call a hot 25. What you got, Skip?
Come right off that side. Look at that.
Golly.
Okay, Byron. Oh, look how pretty maybe that's clear water.
I'm telling you, huh?
You don't want to come up, Byron?
There he is. Now he's coming up. That's another good one.
Yeah.
You know, that's a 5-3 or 4-3. Nice fish.
This is 2-3 other fish that we've caught. And Byron, we haven't been fishing very long. We really haven't been fishing more than an hour. And, oh, that's a nice fish.
Boy, I'm telling you, huh? Good.
Nice fish, a lot of fun. He just took off with that thing like he wasn't going to turn it loose. But look how pretty.
Boy, that is beautiful.
That beautiful color.
Well, Skip,
Byron, that fish is about 14.5 inches, a legal fish, but it's a spawn time, and this is one that, you know, if you're going to keep some, these are the size to keep.
That's it, huh?
Small is what the law will provide for, like 14 inches. It's about 14.5. But I just, I enjoy catching them too much. I don't want to kill any of them. I'm going to go ahead and turn this one loose.
All right. You think I jump? Nope. Won't jump.
I didn't have that one trained good enough.
No.
Almost. Every once in a while you can get them to jump.
Boy, I tell you what, around these cypress trees, they're right up against the base of these cypress trees.
Yeah, they're real tight, and you just got to fish, and every once in a while you're going to get a bite.
Yeah. Got him, Skip.
Another one in the cypress tree, Byron.
That's a good fish. Huh.
Yeah. One on a sluggo.
Yeah, a sluggo. It's a good fish.
Hook him right in the top of the mouth, Byron.
Really?
That one's a little less than 14 inches. That's probably about 13, maybe 13.5.
Really?
But boy, they're eating it up.
Eating it up?
They're eating it up.
You better hide that sluggo in the bottom of the boat.
You don't want to show anybody.
No.
They like it.
That's pretty.
They like it.
Right next to those big cypress trees.
Yeah.
We're going to do like Pompey. We're going to let him go.
Pompey lets all his fish go, huh?
Yeah, he keeps a few just to eat, you know.
That's good.
Just a few, and he releases the rest.
Everybody ought to keep a few. You know, we've been catching some sac-a-lait, so we got fish to eat right now, so we don't need to keep any bass. I tell you what, anytime you get a chance to let a bass go, you got a few fish in your freezer to eat, you ought to do it. If you need some fish, well, then that's fine. But just to keep them for the sake of showing them off to everybody else, those days have kind of come and gone, Byron.
That's true.
You remember seeing pictures when you knew my dad?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody kept everything.
Everybody kept everything.
And that's just the way it was.
Of course, now you realize the number of fishermen they have?
That's what I was going to say. There's so many more people fishing bass today than there were, say, even 10 years ago. But going back to 1970, you didn't have very many people fishing bass. Everybody, the few people that were fishing either brim or sac-a-lait. Now it seems like everybody's fishing.
Everybody has a bass boat. Everybody has casting rods. Everybody knows how to.
Everybody knows what to do. They watch the shows.
That's right.
They read the magazines. They all got depth finders. They got good maps of these lakes. There's no such thing really anymore as these secret spots.
Nope.
Everybody knows pretty much about everything today. You just have to go out there and make up your mind you're going to fish.
That's correct.
Well, Byron, I'm going to throw this secret bait back in there towards those
That's
trees.
a secret bait.
Secret bait.
Gentlemen, Skip.
Strong one, Byron. Another strong one.
Come on.
Another strong one, Byron. Look how strong they are.
Go.
Turn sideways like that?
Uh-huh.
Byron, he will not give up.
He won't give up.
He will not give up.
There he is. That's a nice fish, Skip. Huh.
Oh, yeah. It's a little bigger than the last one. Now, that's a good legal fish right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good legal fish, probably between 14 and 15 inches. But I tell you what, I don't know if you can see this or the people can see this. These fish, when I tell you they don't have a mark on them,
right?
They don't have a pimple on them, Byron.
Isn't that something? That's beautiful fish in here, aren't
yeah, they're gorgeous.
Absolutely gorgeous.
They're gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful bass.
Good.
Got him all.
Yeah, he's 14 and a half.
14 and a half. That's another legal fish.
Yeah.
Look how pretty. Isn't that beautiful fish?
That's pretty. Yep. He was happy, wasn't he?
He's so happy.
That's a happy fish.
Byron, it's fun to feel him hit the line. It's fun to feel that little hit.
Right.
And it's fun to set the hook. But I tell you what, I've caught a few of them.
Fun to let them go?
To me, it is some kind of a high to just let them go to me. I love to let them go. I have more fun turning them loose
than catching them.
To me, it's a blast. Now, some people say, oh, he's nuts, he gets to go fishing all the time. Well, I get to fish a good bit, but if you get your little sac-a-lait pole and you get your a brim pole and some crickets and some little jigs, you can go catch plenty of fish to eat. And you come out here and catch these bass and keep you a few to eat and let the rest go. Too much fun.
All right, let's go catch one more.
Small. Tell you what, he doesn't know he's small, though.
He doesn't.
He doesn't know he's small, Byron.
It's a nice little fish. Boy, they eat it up. Absolutely eating it up. You know, a while ago I was looking to see if any of them were walking on the bank, Skip. Yeah, that's a little one.
Little one, about a 12-inch. We're
That's
gonna
right.
put him back, and they're biting so good.
Yeah.
We're gonna put him back, and
Skip,
yes, sir.
if the viewers that just turned on TV, you know, we caught a 5,
Byron, as soon as we got here, it must have been about 9 o'clock, maybe
Yeah.
9:30. And we got to the little place over there about, I guess, 9:30. First cast was at 9:45.
yeah,
I think it was about the third cast.
I believe so.
Third
5-3,
Caught one 5-3.
and then that other one was 4 what?
Caught one 4-3.
Yeah, and then we caught a bunch of other fish. That's about 8 fish we caught
Yeah, we
already.
probably caught, I think we caught, you know, about eight
Yeah.
or so. And
Good fish.
they've only been fishing about 2 hours,
Yeah.
an hour and a half. Byron, let's take a minute. I want to show the people the hook that we're using.
All
This is a 5/0 owner wide gap hook
Yeah.
with an offset.
Right.
And the offset is real important because it allows your bait to stay up on the hook and not sliding down as if it was
I
a
see.
straight shank. So it keeps your bait straight at all times. But I want to say something to people watching this owner hook.
Uh-huh.
When I tell you that this is razor sharp,
Yeah.
it's absolutely just razor sharp. These points are some of the best I've ever used. And on my worm fishing and fishing with plastic lizards or any kind of plastic baits,
That's the bait.
that's my hook of choice right there. An owner, and depending on what you're using, the size varies.
Yeah.
But that owner wide gap offset hook is my hook of choice.
Okay, buddy. Catch you nothing.
Got him, Byron.
I got him.
Good one. Another one on a sluggo, huh? Another one on a sluggo.
Got him on the sluggo. Boy, he's barreling down there with me, Skip.
I don't even see him anymore. There he is. Yeah.
All right. How you like that one? Huh?
Pretty fish.
That's a pretty one.
That's a pretty fish, Byron.
Now, that one's about 15 inches long.
Yeah.
We'll let him go, and let me show you that. That's that owner's hook
That's it.
and a sluggo.
That owner hook, I tell you what, just hold that for a minute. I tell you what, Byron, that there, when you get them
Razor sharp.
on that, they're yours.
Yep. Okay. Let's catch another one.
All right.
Well, Dave, what you got? Oh, look how big.
Couple of sac-a-lait.
Golly, Dave. You caught those? Wait, let me get this other one.
One of them.
You caught one of them?
Nicky's been
Look here, Byron.
the catch master.
Boy, that's good, huh, Nicky? Well, y'all good fishermen, huh?
The best.
Nick is the best.
Oh, Nicky's the best.
Nick is the best.
What you gotta say?
We'll see y'all on the great outdoors.
And remember, it's not whether you catch or kill something, it's whether you have a good time.
There you go.
If you catch or kill something, that's just a bonus.
All right.
Whatever it is y'all think.
Just on this side there.
Yeah, that's a nice one right there, isn't it?
I don't like to catch all the time, Byron.
No. See his head? No, you don't want to play with those. Really, you don't want to play with any of them.
We hope everyone has enjoyed this week's edition of the Acadiana Outdoor Show. Remember, whether you're on the water or in the woods, the role you play as a sportsman is how others see it. We hope everyone's next outdoor adventure is a good one, and don't forget, if you kill or catch something, that's a bonus. Until next week, I'm David McCann for Byron Briggs and the Acadiana Outdoor Show. Keep on camping, and we'll see you in the woods. Welcome to the Acadiana Outdoor Show. Stay tuned as the Acadiana Outdoors team keeps you up to date in the outdoor world, from hunting the flooded timber for mallards in North Louisiana to fishing for bull reds in the Gulf of Mexico. Don't touch that remote. Buckle your seatbelt and settle in for some true southern outdoor adventures right here in Louisiana.
Welcome to another Acadiana Outdoor Show. We're going to be going back to Lake Ophelia this week. Last week was a great show on bass fishing with Skip Kovac, and on the same trip we got some great footage on sac-a-lait fishing with Nikki Dejean and Dr. Dave Pierce. And we want y'all to stay tuned right here for some sac-a-lait fishing, and then we're going to come on back and we're going to have another great second part of this show. So stay tuned for this sac-a-lait fishing at Lake Ophelia up in Marksville.
Okay, we're ready to go. I'm going getting my truck, Byron. You're going to come meet me.
Right.
And we're going to start fishing sac-a-lait.
What we're going to be fishing with, the B&M jig poles?
B&M. Thanks to Buck.
Yeah.
This is our second trip with our new poles.
You want to go see who we got with us?
Yeah.
Might as well film this illegal activity right
Got all kind of people working on my motor.
Is it coming up?
Was that Dr. Pierce?
Doing surgery.
How you doing, Doc?
Got some big ones.
Big ones?
I got the right jig.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
I think we messed up your motor, Byron.
Yeah. Dave, have you seen the preacher lately?
About a week ago.
About a week ago. Last Sunday you saw him, didn't you?
In a second.
All right.
Test on this show, buddy.
Skip, how you doing? Skip, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, Byron.
Well, it's Saturday.
It's Saturday.
Mac, how you doing?
Doing great.
Good, good. Let me show you.
I'm getting kind of upset because I can't get to go fishing with you.
I'm telling you, you ought to be fishing with us. Let me go ahead and show our viewers what we got. We're at Matt's place today up in Marksville, Lemoyne Grocery. We always stop here to buy the good ham. Well, Dave, you ready to go catch some big ones?
We can get your motor running.
I'm telling you, we're going to get it running, though. Got all kind of people. There's Dr. Dejean and Dr. Pierce over there. They're purse jerking. Dr. Pierce is a purse jerker. Yeah, he likes to brim fish and sac-a-lait fish.
I don't know what you got either, but you got a nice fish.
I just took
Is that a big sac-a-lait?
That's a big sac-a-lait.
Look at that. We saw a fish hit out in the middle. Can you get him?
Flip it.
Oh, that's a big sac-a-lait, Byron.
Do like Nicky.
That is nice.
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Tell you what, those fish out here are just eating it up right now.
Byron, that's the first cast you
First
made
cast I made.
for sac-a-lait.
Yeah.
We just said, boy, that is nice.
Pretty in there.
I tell you what, Byron, you know what? When
I'm
it
gonna
comes,
keep him.
when it comes to sac-a-lait fishing,
Yeah.
you're the best.
Huh?
You're the best. You're even better than Joey.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna get my rod out now. Ready.
All right, Skip, how you like this one? Look at the size of this one, Skip.
Boy, that's a big fish, Byron.
Man, huh? Look like a bass. It's so big.
Can you handle him?
Huh?
Can you handle him?
Think so. Oh, yeah. Look at this, Skip. Huh?
You got the hot hand, buddy.
Boy, I'm telling you what. They're eating it up, Skip. Eating it up. Look, our friends over there. Take a picture of our friends. Look, he caught one. Dr. Pierce caught one over there. My good friend. Good friend Dr. Pierce just caught him on that. Boy, he's a good fisherman.
He is, huh?
He really is a fine fella, too. Besides that. What you got, Skip?
7-pound bass, Nicky.
What you got, Skip?
I don't know.
Sac-a-lait.
Big one.
Big one, huh?
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Let me see him. That's a big sac-a-lait right there, buddy. Big one.
That's something, huh?
That's beautiful. Skip.
Byron's about all I can do on these 6-pound lines.
That's another good one. Boy, that's pretty, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yes, sir. All black sac-a-lait, Byron.
Yeah, that's a big black one. Boy, they
Pretty.
fight, don't they?
Pretty, huh?
They're beautiful.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Huh,
Isn't
Skip?
that nice? Not too bad, huh?
Not bad at all. Boy, that's a good one, huh?
That's a good one, Byron.
Yes, sir, that's a good one.
How about that?
Let me see. That's a good fish.
Take those all day, Byron.
Let me see, hold him up. Oh, yeah, Skip.
Nice, huh?
Some old black sac-a-lait.
Some ones that fight.
You got moss on that back.
Ain't got no flies on that one, Nick.
Dr. Dejon and Dr. Dejon up there. They catching some, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Boy, that's a good one, huh? That's a big one?
That's a big one. That's a big one. Ain't no flies on him either.
Lift him.
Want me to lift it?
Lift him. Let me see what you got.
I don't know, Byron. How about a...
All right.
Nice, huh?
That's a good one.
Isn't that nice? Oh,
That's-
pretty.
I'm telling you. That's as big as the one Nicky just caught. Boy, that box is filling up. Huh, Skip?
We ain't been fishing cycling very long, Byron.
No, about 15 minutes.
About 15, 20 minutes, and that's about a half a dozen, 6, 8 nice fish we've already caught.
Good fish.
Really.
Golly, Nicky.
Hey, Dr. Dejon, when he...
Boy, he's good, isn't he?
No, he's the best. He's the best.
Look at that. That's a good fish.
He's the best.
Ron, who showed y'all this spot?
You did. You and Dr. Pierce.
That's right.
You did? Boy, they got some fish, huh, Nicky?
See?
Boy, y'all got a box full, huh? Box full, huh, Dave?
That's your second box, huh, Nick?
Yeah, we had to put the other box up on the truck.
Nick is the best.
All right, what you got, Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you what, that's a big one. That is a big one. Nick, you didn't catch that fish.
What?
It caught me.
That's a good fish, Dave.
That's a pretty one, huh?
I'm telling you.
That's a mute.
That's a hog.
I bet you that's over a pound.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I put that little jig.
Yeah, my line's caught up. He's coming around. What is it, Skip?
Exactly.
What's a saccalay? Yeah, that's a good one, huh?
Big old sack. We ain't finished yet, Byron.
Boy, I mean, he has been pulling, hasn't he?
Look at that.
That's a good one. That's a
All
good
that,
one.
huh?
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get another one.
You want to get another one? Big time.
Well, I see him. You got grass and all, don't you?
Well, you talk about a nice
Well, that's a big
Dave.
fish, isn't it?
Huh? That's a good fish there. Uh-oh, he done pulled my reel off of here. I'm gonna have to... Notice how heavy they are?
Oh, yeah. Don't lose him, Byron.
Open up. Hey,
Oh, yeah. Boy, that's pretty, yeah.
it's a good fish, huh?
That's pretty.
Boy, he took that little jig,
Took it out of sight, huh?
he buried it. Well,
Man, that's great. Well, we're starting to lose daylight. I'm going to put my jig back in the water.
all right. That's a good fish, huh, Nick?
Yeah, Byron, I tell you what, we really had a good time today.
Get in close, okay? Boy, we had a good time. They're starting to eat it up, aren't they? Huh?
Big fish.
That's two back.
Then you drop one and you threw right back.
Right.
Nicky, that's a good fish.
You come to
Boy, they're eating it up, huh, Dave?
This is as good as it gets right here.
Right here, huh?
That fish.
That is a good fish.
You know, Skip and I always say the key is to find them.
Right. Well, Nicky, hold up right here, Skip.
Thank everybody for being with us. David, thanks for fishing with me today.
Thanks for inviting.
Byron, I'm glad y'all came. Skip,
Well,
I'm over here.
I was glad you're here.
we hope that you enjoyed this portion of our show this week, and we want to remind you to just stay tuned right here, and we'll be back for the second part of this week's Acadiana Outdoors. We hope everybody enjoyed our first part of our fishing show at Lake Ophelia. Now we're going to be going out to Sheridan to get some interviews with some turkey hunters. You know, most of you know that turkey season is our first year at turkey hunting out at Sheridan, and so let's go on out there and get some interviews, and we'll be right back.
Okay, we're at Sheridan, and we've got two successful hunters here, and I guess it can't get much better than this. They were telling us that they've hunted for a long time together, and they were really excited about bagging 2 together within minutes apart, and I'm gonna let them tell the story. This is Sherburne's first hunt, and it's a 9-day hunt, and the first weekend and this weekend were lottery hunts, and you can see here it was no April Fools as these gentlemen bagged 2 great longbeards, and we're gonna let them describe exactly how they did it, and I'm gonna turn it over to them and let them show us exactly and tell the story.
I guess Alan and I decided to apply for this hunt, and we did, and got lucky and got drawn the second weekend. You know, that could have been good or bad. We didn't know, but as it turned out, there was rainy weather all week long. And today is the first bluebird sunny day, and it really was cool this morning and turned the gobblers on, and so we had a great hunt, a dream hunt for a turkey hunter. You want to
Yeah, well, to start out the hunt, of course, we heard them gobble early, right at daylight, and they, just like they're supposed to do, gobbled several times, long enough so we could get a good location on
You got
them.
them located.
Right, and we had to walk through some pretty thick stuff. At one point, I was thinking to myself, I said, Joe, we're never going to be able to hunt a turkey here because it was too thick. But it broke open real open, and the turkeys kept gobbling, and Joe got to a point there to where we wanted to set up. Why don't you tell them about the setup, Joe?
We got within about 150 yards of these birds, and we knew we were close. They were, you know, they would gobble, and we were using locator calls, crow calls, and owl calls, because you don't want to call with make a sound like a turkey too soon. You want to wait till you're ready. And this is the crow call we were using. And a gobbler will gobble at that. Well, we got set up in a clearing. We put out 2 decoys and set side by side against a big tree. And Alan pulled out his slate call, and I had a diaphragm call in my mouth. And Alan said, I'm going to give him a little wake-up call. And why don't you go ahead, Alan?
Yeah. What happened was I just gave him a couple of little clucks, and I did the little yelp sound, and before I could finish the yelp sound, boy, he cut down on it and gobbled right there at us real close. And Joe said, that's enough. and so, he gobbled, and we waited, and then he gobbled again. And I said, Joe, I got to answer him just to let him know exactly where we are. And so I clucked a couple of more times, and he hit back on it again. 3 birds, and they gobbled at us, and so I put my slate down. I said, I know we're ready. Then I got ready in my shooting position. Joe, of course, had a mouth call in his mouth, and that was really because the turkeys came up, and as the turkey got close, Joe, why don't you tell them what happened there?
As the turkey came in, we could see the boss gobbler strutting about 35, 40 yards out, and he kept wanting to fade to the right to go around the end of a great big windfall tree. You know, Hurricane Andrew came through here and knocked a lot of big trees down.
A lot of cover.
We didn't want that turkey on the wrong side of that tree coming in behind us. So I started giving him little soft calls and little yelps and little clucks with my mouth diaphragm. And it must have worked, because he turned and he started coming our way. And when he saw the decoy, he almost put it in high gear. I mean, he came out of strut and he came trotting right up. And at that time, Alan said, I'm going to take him. We had decided before the hunt that Alan was going to shoot the first bird, because, like you said, we hunted together quite a bit last year. Alan didn't have as good a luck as I did, so Alan's turn was to take the shot.
First shot.
And it was up to Alan to shoot the bird. In fact, I didn't even raise my gun. But the bird kept coming and kept coming.
And he kept raising and he kept raising.
Tell him what you did when that bird got in.
Well, you know, what happened was as the turkey got closer to us there, you know, I told him before the hunt, I said, I'm going to hold off as long as I possibly can, because our deal was we wanted to get 2 gobblers in. Well, there was a gobbler gobbled right behind us, right out in front of us, a little deeper in the woods. So I knew I needed to hold off. And that turkey, the one that I killed, came right up into we had set out a couple of decoys, came right to the decoys, real close range, and started strutting. Didn't even know we were in the world. And Joe and he kept saying, Alan, shoot. And I said, well, I'm waiting. And finally, I just couldn't take it no more. And I shot the bird, and he commenced a flopping at that time.
Rolled him over backwards, and his wings were beating on the ground.
About what time was this?
This was about 6:20.
Right.
Just at 6:20.
Right, just perfect. And then at that time, Joe said, let's sit tight, because we had heard those other...
Yeah, you'd heard two others.
Heard two others gobbling.
And oftentimes a turkey will regard a gunshot as just a clap of thunder or something and not get too alarmed by it. And I was hoping that these other gobblers we had heard would settle down. And I really thought it would take more like 30 minutes to call them up.
Let me tell you, and so Joe gives me a high five, you know, and so we're just sitting to that tree, and we did like this, and we both looked, and there comes two more turkeys that hopped up on the log, the one that Joe ended up killing. They're walking down this log, strutting on this log, and it was just a sight to see. Beautiful, beautiful birds.
And here they come. These two other turkeys were racing to see who could get there first, and Alan said, shoot him, and I said, which one? And we got to laughing, really kind of laughing about it.
Because we had a bird down. We had a successful
That's
hunt
right.
in the bag.
And these other two turkeys were not the dominant birds. The one Alan shot first was a dominant gobbler. And like a lot of animals during the mating season, the dominant one does all the breeding. So these remaining two birds began fighting to reestablish dominance. And their necks were twisting up like this. They were biting each other, and they were purring at each other and kicking and spurring and swatting wings.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
We watched the show for about a minute, and finally, you know, I decided, well, rather than risk spooking them and not getting an opportunity, I went ahead and took one, and the other one we kind of had to shoo him off to make him leave. But it was a fantastic hunt, a dream hunt.
Well, it's like you were saying, you got two buddies that have hunted together, and you finally get an opportunity to get the ultimate hunt. You get both of y'all successful, and you can't beat that.
And you can't beat it. And the 18.5-pound bird, 10.5-inch bird, a 10.5-inch beard, inch spurs, Joe's bird, 8.5-inch beard, 17.5 pound.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna show y'all exactly what these birds look like, and look at the different coloring we have here.
I'd like to say one thing about what makes this kind of hunt possible. You know, our wildlife conservation efforts in Louisiana deserve a lot of credit on what happened here at Sherburne.
Sure.
Because the wildlife and fisheries stocked these birds in here. And conservation groups like Alan and I are both members of the National Wild Turkey Federation. And like in a lot of cases, it's the hunter and the fisherman who care about conservation. And I'm not bragging here, but this is a fact. For instance, in Sherburne, there are projects going on right now to reseed hardwood trees. We're talking about oaks, bass trees, which is not just good habitat for the turkeys, it's good habitat for deer, quail, and every other animal in the woods.
Just regular birds, too. I mean, you know, a lot of people are not hunters, but they like to enjoy the wildlife in natural settings, and you can come out here and really see that type of thing very easily. Yeah, and if you'll look, although these are two eastern wild turkeys, you'll see here how dark this color is, and kind of even stays dark in this area. But on Joe's bird, lot more
really
copper.
Beautiful. Yeah. The colors are just fantastic.
You can see almost every color in the rainbow. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. We're moving them around, but you can see red, green, lemon lime colors in here, and copper and gold, and jet black and white. It's just a beautiful, beautiful bird.
Yeah, and if you look at in the different angles of the sun, will give you
they
different.
Hit them and they make a whole different color. It's really some beautiful birds, and I really appreciate y'all taking y'all's time to show us exactly the harvest that y'all were able to gain this morning, and I'm sure the viewers will enjoy it also.
I've been a deer hunter for years and years, and friends of mine who turkey hunt, among which are Alan, had told me for a long time, you ought to start turkey hunting. It's really a challenging sport. And I'm going to quote the late Ben Rogers Lee, who's a great turkey hunter and conservationist who passed away a few years back. He once said that if you turkey hunt, you need a good wife and a good boss, because once you get hooked on this sport, every time you hear a turkey gobble or feel like the weather's right, you're going to be out there turkey hunting. Yeah. And the only way you can save your marriage and keep your job is to have a good wife and a good boss. And I can vouch for that, because turkey hunting is a disease, and I've got it. And once you get that disease, you're going to die with it. That's the end of it, you know.
Yeah. So y'all are able to harvest two mature birds. They weighed both close to 20 pounds. The beard length on them were what now?
10.5
and 8.25.
Well, that's great. And congratulations.
Me and Joe did it.
Way to go, buddy.
Doesn't get any better than that.
We hope everybody enjoyed this week's show. We had what Nicky calls a Nick's bag for sac-a-lait fishing and some footage on the turkey hunting, and we hope everybody enjoyed this week's show. And we'll see you next week right here on Acadiana Outdoors.
We hope everyone has enjoyed this week's edition of the Acadiana Outdoor Show. Remember, whether you're on the water or in the woods, the role you play as a sportsman is how others see it. We hope everyone's next outdoor adventure is a good one, and don't forget, if you kill or catch something, that's a bonus. Until next
camera ready,
I'm telling you. It looks like it's going to be another one of those fishing trips,
Well,
huh?
I'll tell you what, if it stays like this, it'd be fantastic.
Well, that's a nice fish,
Huh?
boy, huh?
He's not a giant, but I tell you, that's a pretty fish, huh?
That's a pretty fish, you know?
It's a male sac-a-lait. See how it's a white sac-a-lait by
Uh-huh.
the bars, right? Dark male white sac. I tell you, that's about the third time I put my line in the water.
I know.
So
I want to welcome everybody to Acadiana Outdoors.
It's another
fishing today with Joey Kovac and
the Acadiana Outdoors crew.
Yeah.
That's a good start, Byron.
That is a good start, Joey.
That's a
You
good
caught him on that little jig?
Caught him on a little blue and chartreuse jig that I tied.
Let me see. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he liked it.
You got your jigging pole with a. Now, Joey, we're fishing in the wilderness today.
Fishing in the wilderness, yes, sir. And
Right.
we're gonna. We just started. It's about the third time I dropped in right off the bat. It's what February? Sometime in February.
Right.
Getting to be that time of the year when the sac-a-lait gonna want to start spawning.
Mm-hmm.
So he was right up on the bank, just like they're supposed to be. So hopefully that's an indication of things to come.
Well, I'm telling you, I hope we have a good year this year. You know.
I'm looking forward to it, Byron.
Well, me too, and I know our viewers are.
We always have a good time whether we catch or not. But
That's right.
it's always nice to catch a few anyway, you know.
I talked to Stanley Darbone a few minutes ago before I left the house, and Stanley says he was kind of worried about whether or not I'd fallen on my head to come out in weather like this.
Well, you know, sometimes this is the best kind of weather. I wait for days like this. You know how this weather can be. Those fish can really bite. As long as you got a good slicker suit, a little bit of rain never hurt anything.
Oh, yeah, you got everything in here.
I got everything. All we need is the fish to cooperate, and I tell you, that's a good start.
Well, that's a great start. And I hadn't had a chance to start fishing yet, Joey.
Well, Byron, I like to see you catch a few. So, of course, if I keep catching, I'm not going to be disappointed, but
No.
we're going to work this bank a little ways and throw along these cypress knees. Look at that. Look, see him?
Oh, you missed him. Yeah? Put him right back there, Joey.
He was thinking about it, wasn't
He
he?
was.
Oh, I thought I was coming out with another big slab, I'll tell you.
Big slab.
He just sunk that fork. I thought I had.
Uh-huh.
But it could have been a little brim, too.
Yeah.
That's one thing about these little jigs. They deadly on sac-a-lait, but they'll catch just about anything.
I know. That's what the jigs you tie.
Yeah, and sometimes...
Now, Joey, you putting those things on the market this year?
Byron, I may, if I get enough time to tie enough of them, I might. But I really tie them for my own enjoyment. You know,
Right.
it's fun to put something together and then come out and you catch a few fish on it. So I don't do it to make any money or anything like that. If I get to sell a few, if people want them, I may sell a few, depending on how much time I have to tie, you know.
Right.
But we'll just see how things go. If I don't spend too much time fishing and spend enough time tying, maybe I'll have some, you know.
You're right.
But I'm sure not going to sacrifice any fishing time.
You know, it's starting to sprinkle rain.
I know it. I love it.
And this is a time to be out. It's cold, it's raining.
You wouldn't think, sometimes that's what it takes when you get a day like this and you don't have to fight the crowd, so there's not a whole lot of people out.
There ain't too many people out fishing today.
No. So, it always helps when you have a little bit less competition, but I've always waited for days when it was cloudy and raining and cool like this. It just seems like the fish bite better on days like this.
That's true.
So, maybe we'll be lucky and, it won't take many like that to make a mess.
No.
I came the other day, Byron, and didn't catch a lot, but what I caught was really really, really big.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Good fish.
And I'd rather catch a few big ones than a whole bunch
Yeah,
of small ones.
that's true. This time of year, you catch the big ones.
You will catch the big ones. They're up on the bank spawning, and sometimes you get into those big slabs.
You know, it's starting to sprinkle rain,
It sure is.
and I'm either gonna have to fish.
You want me to bring you back to the truck, Brian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I got one here, Joey.
I see that pole been up pretty good.
Huh? That's on that famous Joey Kovac jig, though. That's the secret to it.
Burn. Can you get him?
Wait, I'm gonna get it.
Don't you drop that big...
Look
Go
at that,
ahead,
Joey.
Mr. Briggs.
How you like that?
That's a pretty one, buddy.
That's pretty, isn't it?
I like that.
Hey, that's the second time I put my jig in the water, too,
No
Joey.
sooner we put the camera down, you went there and got one.
I'm telling you. Isn't that pretty?
That's beautiful.
Look at that little jig. That's him right there.
That little bitty old bait, huh?
Oh, huh?
That little bass?
What is that? Yeah? Uh-huh. Another sacklade, Joey. It's a nice one, huh?
Yeah, it's a good fish. He's gonna pop that.
Yeah, he's a nice one.
He's gonna pop that grease.
He's gonna pop the grease?
He's gonna pop the grease. A little chartreuse and blue jig is really tough,
I'm
you
gonna
know
tell
that?
you what, you are nailing them, aren't you?
Look at that.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice sackle,
Good medium-sized
Yeah.
sackle.
You know, we stopped over at Brent Prudhom's
Yeah.
on the way over here.
On 190.
Yeah, and Brent told us to come on over.
Brent's got such a nice store.
He really
Out
does.
this way, you know.
You know, he has a nice store and
It's clean. Got a big cement parking,
right.
covered parking, you
and they're
know.
always willing to help you. And that's right out of Port Barry, between Port Barry and Cross Springs.
Yeah.
And also, if it's listed as what, Prudhom's bait stand.
Prudhom's bait stand. Prudhom's one stop.
Yeah.
But you can't miss it. It's right on 190.
And you know, he calls in every week with Chris Burzai on the on the forecast.
Gives you a report.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of times if you just call Brent, he'll be happy to go ahead and give you a fishing report right there on the spot or stop by.
That's right. He's always willing to give you the information, you know.
Yeah.
And he's got just about everything you need there. Food, drinks, shiners, crickets, just about everything. And got a nice clean place, you know.
Boy, he does, huh?
Yeah.
Really does.
And usually, you know, Brent's one of these guys that usually he keeps on top of the fishing.
Yeah, I know.
And when he gives you a report, it's usually pretty good information, you know.
Right.
So it's not a bad place to stop on your way out.
No, he's not going to ask you to come fishing just to try and sell him some crickets or some worms.
That's right. More than once I've called Brent and said, Brent, how's the fishing? He said, don't waste your time. You
Right.
know? So usually if he tells you they bite and you can come on out, pretty good, pretty reliable.
What you got there, Joey? A bird nest?
Yeah, I got a bird.
A crow nest?
Huh? Crow's nest.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they say, Byron? If you don't get a crow's nest once in a while from fishing up in the
Yeah.
trees, you ain't fishing where the fish are.
Right. You know what else they say?
What's that?
I'm gonna put this camera down and catch me a fish. Joey, you lost your bait?
Yeah, lost my bait, man.
Uh-huh.
You know, you see like some baits are your lucky bait.
Right, it's a lucky bait.
A lucky bait.
You going down to get it or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my clothes off and get in. Turn the camera off. Oh, I'm not gonna get all sweat.
You not?
No. It goes a little cold. I think I'm gonna leave my clothes on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Really, I just hate to take the time to get rigged up again because the fishing.
That's true. The fishing's good.
Yeah, the fishing's good.
Joey, I'm gonna take a picture of something right now.
Go ahead.
That's that Uncle Buck's graphite jig pole I'm using right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm using that slip cork like we always show.
Right.
And then I got your little jig on there, and that's the rig I'm fishing with. And you got a jigging pole also with a cork.
I had a cork.
Had a cork. Fishing what, about 18 inches deep?
Byron, sometimes right up along the bank, it looks like you don't have to fish more than 8 inches deep.
8 inches.
Yeah. They so up there so
Yeah.
close, you know.
I'm gonna show that cork I got here. That's a little slip cork.
This is a good cork. Where's Mr. Gus? These are hard to find.
Yeah, he found those in Baton Rouge.
He did?
Yeah, and he brought me some back. But I wanted to show you something else here, Joey. This right here is made by Mr. Twister.
Uh-huh.
It's a, you know how you know how they have paint on your jigs? You can't never get it threaded through there?
Well, that's what I just finished writing right here.
All right, well, look, I got a little drill on it. It drills a hole for you.
Not
It's called a Mr. Buster. Look, you want to borrow it?
Yeah.
How you like that?
I like it.
That's neat, huh?
Oh, Mr. Buster?
Mr. Buster.
I got a brother-in-law named Buster.
Oh, really? Who's that?
Buster LeBlanc.
Well, he must have invented that.
They named it after him.
Probably so.
Fine. Kind of sound like I'm at the dentist's office.
Sound like you at the dentist's office?
Yeah.
How you like that?
I like it.
That's neat, isn't it?
Just, you know, it's especially like these jigs that I make.
Yeah.
Here you go.
All right.
They got 4 coats of paint on them.
Right.
So
it's hard to get them.
It's hard to get the paint out the eye to tie
Right.
your bait on.
I'll loan it to you to do all your jigs.
I appreciate it. I'll give you a few jigs in return. How's
All
that?
right. You got a deal. You ready to start fishing again, Joey?
I'm ready.
All right. Boy, that's a nice one, huh, Joey?
He's a pretty good one, Byron. He can keep it.
That's a nice, huh?
He's full of himself, too.
Boy, that's nice, huh? There he is. Yeah, that's
Bring
nice.
him-
Yeah?
Bring him on in.
It's nice, Zachary, yeah.
Not bad, huh?
Good fish. Uh-oh, the troll motor's on.
I'm trying to get away from that little spot
Yeah.
where I hooked him.
Uh-huh.
Let's go ahead and put him in there and, hey, starting to look kind of greasy in there,
Boy,
Byron.
it's getting greasy in there, Joey. Greasy, greasy, greasy.
Greasy, greasy.
Fish, Joey. Gotta let him have line.
Go in and take your pole.
Look at that, Joey. You don't think that's a good fish, Joey?
That's a pretty one, Byron.
Huh?
That's a pretty one.
I'm gonna pull him around this side. Don't want him to get no motor again. I gotta get this one line, Joey.
Big fish. Big fish. Nice fish, Byron.
Oh, we should have a net yet, Joey.
We need a net. That's a nice fish, Byron. Look at the mouth on that thing.
How you like that one, Joey? Huh?
That's pretty, Byron.
That's a pretty fish, ain't it?
That is pretty. He's off the bank a little ways, wasn't he?
Yeah. And you see, I want to show you something. I don't know if you can zoom in. I want you to zoom in on that little jig.
Little bitty bait, huh? Catch that big
Can you
old
see it?
cycle. Yeah, I can see it.
See a little jig?
Little black jig.
Hey, is that a nice cycle?
It's a beauty.
That's a good one, huh?
That's the kind we're looking for.
Let's catch it. Let's catch, how many is the limit, Joey? 50?
50 per man. We got about 90 to go.
We're fishing right here in the wilderness today?
Just started.
Just started. Been fishing, what, about 10 minutes?
Yep.
Let's put that up for the grease.
And we'll get another one.
Sounds good.
All right.
Joe, you notice these big cypress trees back here in 2 o'clock bar?
Boy, they're pretty, aren't they?
These are beautiful back in here.
They're a pretty tree, Byron. I think they ought to put a, you know, prevent people from cutting them down.
Yeah. Look at the size of this one right here.
It takes a long time for a tree to get that big.
Uh-huh. These trees are probably 150, 200 years old.
Not as big as those ones we had down with Mr. Fred Parnell and Sibley, though.
No. Boy, that was big, huh?
That's the biggest I've ever seen. Prettiest country I've ever seen.
Yeah, that's beautiful country. We made a couple of good duck hunts down there.
Did you?
Yeah.
I know I made a good fishing trip with y'all down there.
Oh, yeah, we had a great time, didn't we?
Yeah.
We're going to have to go back in about 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, I'd sure like to go. I would sure like to make another, just to see that place as a trip, you know?
It is. Boy, they got some big bass in there, don't they?
Big bass,
You know, we never did fish cyclone in there.
no, but I tell you, didn't we catch a couple on the spinnerbait?
Yeah, sure did. I don't think anybody's fished cyclone in there. He told me in about 8 years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I bet it's full of those big ones, huh?
Those big ones. We're going to have to try it.
Tell you what, we ought to go up there and make a trip, Byron.
I know.
If you'd invite me to go, I'd sure like to go.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he hit you on? Uh-huh. Where y'all from?
Right in Cross Spring.
Oh, okay. That says Florida bass he turned loose in here.
Y'all from around this area?
Oh yeah, we're from Opelousas. Oh yeah. You know, it quit sprinkling rain, Joey.
Yeah, I know that.
And everybody's,
People are coming out.
coming out after church.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I went to church this morning.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too.
But I told the preacher I was coming fishing, so I'm all right.
He let you out early?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's about worn out now.
Boy, you got him, huh?
Yeah. He's about played out.
That's a nice fish, yeah.
That's gonna make some fine eating right there, buddy.
It's a nice, nice fish.
Nice saccade, isn't it? That's a pretty fish, isn't it?
Talk
Good
about.
on that fish.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
It's a nice, nice saccade. Just coming up there, we're catching all males.
Yeah.
They're coming in there to make the nest. The females hadn't moved in yet.
Mhm.
They're in there making, they caught them right up on the cypress knees, just coming in to make the nest. All right, buddy.
Well, you ready to catch another, Joey?
Let's do that again, Byron. Let's do that again. I was just fixing to move,
Mm-hmm.
and that old cork went down. We can get another one, huh? You had trouble with your camera there, brother?
Yeah, I tell you what. Sometimes it wants to run, sometimes it doesn't.
See if I can get another one here. Nice little saccade.
That was, huh, Joey?
Yeah. The time had a little drought there, you know?
Yeah.
Not really turned on real good yet. The water's still pretty full, Byron.
Yeah.
Of course, this time of the year, everything's dictated by the water temperature, you know?
So when do you think they're going to start moving? Well, they're just starting to move in the shadows right now.
Just starting. That's like I said, we hadn't caught a female yet. Because the males will go in and build a nest.
Uh-huh.
And the females will move in there and spawn. And after they spawn, the males will stay on there and guard the nest and guard the young ones. And the females will move back out. But it looks like the males are just coming in. You can tell when they're making a nest, their fins are getting red on the bottom from fanning that nest. And we just hadn't got any females up yet. I'd rather be a little bit early than a little bit late.
It's true, because you don't have that many weeks to catch them.
That's right.
Then it's all over.
It's all over.
What's that swimming up there, Joey?
That's a green head and a hen. Two big mallards. I was about to start fishing bass, man.
I know.
Watch pretty ducks, isn't it?
That's pretty.
It's nice. No wind today. Kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Had a bite, Joey.
Had a bite like a brim. No, it's not 3 or 4
Yeah.
brim, which means the water's starting to get here. See a little bit.
Oh, yeah. What is that, little brim,
A
huh?
little bit of saccade.
That's a little one.
That's a little one, huh? Whoa, 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 whoa. Come out of that, boy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, he's full of himself, Brian.
Boy, I'm telling you, huh?
You don't want that hook. Another nice
Slab in the wilderness, huh?
Let's, come here, boy. Come here. Come to Papa. Come here.
Yeah, that's a good fish, yeah, Joey. Huh?
You get that trolling motor out of there. I'll be one
Yeah,
more.
that's a nice fish, yeah, buddy.
We'll take him up, Iron.
I'm telling you, good fish. That's a good fish.
Little saccade are pretty, aren't
Boy, they're pretty, huh?
Let's lay him on top
He's
of
about a pound.
About a pound?
Yeah.
We caught some nice fish, though. I mean,
Yeah.
nice saccade.
It's a nice saccade, huh, Joey?
They're nice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Excuse my being in a hurry, but I like to catch another fish.
One more?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I put it there and he left with it, Byron.
He took off.
Took off. East with the geese. He went east with the geese. It's a little flat right here, a little shallow spot. They can't
Yeah.
hit a spawn.
Well, Joey, it's time for a station break.
Time for a station break. Well, we ask all our viewers to stay tuned. When we get back, hopefully we'll have some more action, some more big sac-a-lait sinking that orange carp.
All right.
All right?
You got it, Joy?
Yeah, I got one, Brian. He hung me up.
Oh, you hung up?
No, he hung me up.
Oh, he hung you up.
Yeah, I had a fish and
Another big one?
about 4 pounds.
Yeah. 4-pound sac-a-lait.
That's right.
Joey, the viewers have just tuned in. We were fishing a while ago in the wilderness. Now we just moved over to 3 Mile.
That's right. Just come over to 3 Mile Lake and trying to get in on that spring sac-a-lait run, you know?
Yeah.
And they haven't really turned on real good yet, but we're managing to pick up a few.
Hey, well, we got some nice fish.
What
You know
we're
that?
catching is real nice. What we're catching is real nice. What makes it, I don't mind fighting a little bit if they got good size to them, you know? And these have pretty good size, so
yeah.
We're not going to give up on them just yet. We've been fishing about an hour and a half. I guess we've caught 8 or 10 nice
Right.
fish, you know?
Good fish, too.
Yeah. So, we'll stick them out a little longer and try to get enough for a fish fry. Buddy, right up tight in that cover.
Tight, tight, tight.
Yeah. We're talking it up.
We're talking? Are they in range yet, Joey?
Yeah.
They're in range?
They're in range, all 4 of them. Right about now, you get 2 in the shot. Can you hold it?
You got a gun?
Can you?
You got a gun? We might have to shoot this one.
Should I gas him?
No, don't need a gas on that. It's a little one.
Little one.
It's a ½ pound.
Go ahead, Mr. Briggs.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad at all.
That's a good fishing trip, huh?
It is, Byron, for an afternoon. You know, we got out here about 1 o'clock, and it's about 4:30 right now. And we're going to call it a day, but I tell you what, that's not a bad string of fish.
That's a beautiful string of sac-a-lait. I tell you what, I really enjoyed it today, and I hope our viewers enjoyed it.
I enjoyed you coming out, and the springtime run is about to start. As you can see, they hadn't really turned on real good yet, but boy, a couple more days of warm weather, and it's going to really be fantastic. As you know, every fish we've caught today is a male, and they're just coming into the banks to build a nest for the females to come in and spawn, and it's going to get nothing but better. So we want to thank our viewers for joining us again this week on the Acadianas Outdoors. And until next week, good luck and good fishing. Let's go home.
We hope everyone has enjoyed this week's edition of the Acadiana Outdoor Show. Remember, whether you're on the water or in the woods, the role you play as a sportsman is how others see it. We hope everyone's next outdoor adventure is a good one, and don't forget, if you kill or catch something, that's a bonus. Until next week, I'm David McCann for Byron Briggs and the Acadiana Outdoor Show. Keep on camping, and we'll see you in the woods. Welcome to the Acadiana Outdoor Show. Stay tuned as the Acadiana Outdoors team keeps you up to date in the outdoor world, from hunting the flooded timber for mallards in North Louisiana to fishing for bull reds in the Gulf of Mexico. Don't touch that remote. Buckle your seatbelt and settle in for some true southern outdoor adventures right here in Louisiana.
Hello, this is Tommy Dejean with a very special edition of Acadiana Outdoors in Kenya, Africa. You'll be seeing over the next 30 minutes videotape of a safari my wife and I took, Cindy, in Kenya last October 1994. So y'all stay tuned for this very special edition of Outdoors, Acadiana Outdoors in Kenya, Africa.